Now you're all in big, big trouble.
Welcome to Brick Wall Cinema, everyone. And I'm your host, Chance. And today we have our co-host, Sergio. And we're going to be talking about Billy Madison. And this is our first endeavor into the Sandler verse. Sergio, why don't you explain to our listeners what the Sandler verse is?
Adam Sandler movies.
But more specifically?
I can't be more specific than that because you haven't even explained to me what the Adam Sandler verse is.
Okay, fine. Okay, so since there's a lot of movies that Adam Sandler's been in, I'm going to narrow it down to movies that he was a star of. And by that, I'm even including Grown Ups and Bulletproof. Let's go over the basic info. It's rated PG-13, directed by Tamara Davis, released in theaters on February 10th, 1995, with a runtime of an hour and 29 minutes and a budget of $10 million and a gross worldwide of $26.4 million. I think that would be a safe say it's a hit. What do you think?
I suppose.
I don't know, based on 1995 numbers and a comedy, I'm not sure. Maybe it's success, maybe it's not. I don't know. So let's do the synopsis, Sergio. You want to go first?
Are we going to do like
yes
ourselves or do you want to read it? Okay.
You ready?
All right.
3, 2, 1, go.
Billy is the son of a CEO who tries to go back to school in order to prove to himself and to his father and to executives in the company that he is capable of running a multi-million dollar company. But as he goes through high school, he realizes that he could possibly be taking on more than he can chew.
Wow, good job, Sergio. Time's up. Okay, so
I had a hard time trying to wear this down to like 30 seconds of explanation. So this is a strange movie to try and recap.
Yeah, because a lot of things not really. No, I should rephrase that. Not really a lot of things happen. More like things just happen. It makes
the story is very simple, but there's a lot of stuff happening in it that just kind of makes you figure, like, what should you really be talking about?
Yeah, like, should we just get into it? What are your first impressions on the movie when you first saw it, or is this your first time seeing it? Is this your first time?
I didn't really.
I'm sorry. Is this your first time seeing it?
It's my first.
Is this your first time seeing it?
I just said yes.
Oh, okay. I couldn't hear you. No, what were you saying about first impressions? I'm sorry.
All right. So when I first watched this, I got the immediate impression that it was sort of really dumb and young Adam Sandler movies kind of humor, where he just kind of acts and talks kind of, how would you say, like an idiot?
Yeah, I could say that.
Yeah, and it just felt strange to me. Like it felt like, how do you say this?
Dork? No, wait, that's not right. Not a dork,
A goofball?
Closer, but no. A ding-a-ling! Wingnut!
A knucklehead McSpazzatron!
It felt almost unnecessary.
Wait,
maybe it's just because or maybe it's just the humor of the time.
I'm listening to you, Sergio, but when you said what does it sound like? What's the right word? I immediately thought of SpongeBob, the movie, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. And there's a word for you? What is it? Dork. No.
Oh yeah, we should put that on. We should put that on here actually. Just put that on as to say that. Just have a bunch of people were just saying that.
Okay. Oh God, I forgot about this joke. We're watching it as we're talking about it, and he finds out it's Nudie Magazine Day, and he runs to the mailbox to get the mail. And the first one is called She Mail Fiesta.
I did not see that one.
Yeah, me neither. I forgot about that.
No, I mean I didn't see that. I saw there was like there was a magazine with that said 50-year-old women or something like that.
Oh my God. And the bottom of it says, I pee sitting down. Or do I? See page 15. Jesus. 1995 humor is crazy. Oh my God. But is that all your first impressions, Sergio? Is that all you thought about it?
I suppose so. Like we said before, there really isn't a whole lot happening, and the story is very simple. It's just more of that's what I saw. I didn't see the other one. Anyways, based on what I first saw, like I didn't think too much on it. It's just kind of dumb humor with a very bare bones story. The only reason why anything happens in here is just because the characters trying to do their own things. Although I did like the villain because I thought he was funny.
Okay, so we're gonna get back to that villain, Sergio, because I wanted at the end of this review, we're gonna do a tier rank. We're gonna start a tier ranking for villains for every Adam Sandler
On
movie we
Adam's-
do.
Oh
What, you don't want to do that?
no, it's not that. I'm just trying to figure out how that's gonna go. But we'll take care of that when we get there.
Yeah, we'll get back to that. Put a pin on it. So my first impressions when I first saw it was I saw it when I was like 12. I slept over at my friend Hunter's house. Shout out to Hunter if he's listening. I don't think he's listening. No one really listens. But he showed me this movie on a DVD, like on a, remember those foldable, portable DVD players?
You mean a DVD player?
I mean, yes. Well, we watched it on those. He didn't tell me anything about the movie. He just said, hey, it's Adam Sandler. Watch this movie. I said, okay, sure. We watched it. I thought it was pretty funny. But there was one joke I couldn't stop laughing at. I had to get my hailer because of it. Because I couldn't stop laughing and repeating it over and over again. And I know if I repeat it, I'll get in trouble. Can you guess what scene that was?
No, I can't.
Really? Okay. Well, we'll get to it. So, all right, then let's go into our favorite scenes then. What was your favorite scene, Sergio? Or do you have multiple?
Let me think. I think it would be where the villain meets with the Principal Anderson and he's trying to blackmail him. And then when he does, he's just like, now my plans will finally be revealed. He just turned, like when he finally gets done, like blackmailing him, he just like turns his head off. And then it's like a cartoonish kind of villain thing to do. I just found that really funny.
Okay. My favorite scenes were the dinner scene in the beginning, because not only does he just make a complete ass of himself, Billy. Not only does Billy make a complete ass of himself in that whole scene, but there's multiple things he does in that scene that can stand alone, saying you can't do that. You gotta stop. Like him slurping the soup, him speaking gibberish, him yelling, shut up, and him saying sorry, daddy. I mean, I don't know. It's just all these weird things he does. And biting someone's hand, that's another thing he did. I don't know. I just thought it was funny. All those things happening at once. I don't know. And also the fact that all the caretakers and all the people that work at the building love Billy, except for the villain. I think Carl might be my second favorite character in the whole movie too. It's weird to say that he's my second favorite because he doesn't really have a big part of the movie. You know who Carl is, right?
The guy with the blonde hair?
No, Carl is the one next to him. The one that works for works for him.
Okay.
Yeah, because Billy calls him Crazy Carl. I don't remember why. And even later in the movie, he tells him, hey, Billy, I guess I'll tell you, he's up to something. And he had that sinister laugh of his that he always does, like the weaselly laugh. He's like, hey, can you do the laugh? Like, yeah, I could. He does the laugh. I don't know. I thought it was really nice and funny. Because like, even though
I thought everyone just agreed that he was a jerk.
Not really. Hold on. No.
The villain, he's a jerk.
Oh yeah, like they're siding with him because he's not a jerk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even when we first meet him, he's just being a bitch. Because did you catch what he was talking about when he first came on screen?
To be honest, a whole lot of this movie I do not remember, most because it's not my kind of humor, but I think I do.
What he was talking about was him saying,
I'm starving. I ate some Triscuit crackers in the car. You should have had some.
Well, maybe if you told me there were delicious Triscuit crackers, I could have enjoyed them with you.
I'm sorry.
Well, sorry doesn't put the Triscuit crackers in my stomach, now does it, Carl?
I don't know. It's just this funny thing. I'm being a bitch once we first meet him. Not even hiding his douchiness. What else? Oh, story time. That's my other favorite scene. It was the one with the little puppy lost his way. The book.
When the teacher starts reading it to a bunch of kindergartners.
Yes, that's the scene that made me lose my shit when I was a kid. Because because I didn't expect him to use the F word around kids. Even though it's a thing where, yeah, it's a movie and everything like that, usually they would not have the kids in shot when they're saying it. You know what I mean?
Did they have it in shot, or was it just like a close-up?
No, they were all sleeping. They're all sitting next to each other sleeping while he was reading a book. While Miss Slippy was reading a book.
Oh, okay.
Some of them, I guess some of them are also like just bored, not really sleeping.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, I want to bring this up. So, did you catch a running theme in this movie with O'Doyle?
O'Doyle?
Yes.
No.
So when he goes to play dodgeball with the kindergartners, the first one that throws a ball at him.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the O'Doyle rules thing.
Yeah.
Hey, Ida! You're out! Doyle rules!
Did he catch you like you caught the running theme, right?
Well, yeah, but then didn't they get into a car crash?
Yes. That was so dark. I didn't expect it to see it in this movie. Because if you think about it, a whole family just died. The kid, the dad, the student, the teenager, all dead.
There was like 5 kids in there, wasn't there?
Yes. I love dark humor like that. It just came out of nowhere. I mean, not really came out of nowhere, but like they foreshadowed it. But still,
They didn't really foreshadow it. They just showed a banana on the street.
No,
they thought it was coming up.
No, they foreshadowed it. Trust me on this.
Where?
So remember when the high school O'Doyle put all the shit inside of the Billy's locker in high school?
Yeah.
Do you catch what he said to him?
He said something. I'm not sure, like all your family's gonna go off a cliff or something like that. Was it?
No, he says this.
O'Doyle rules.
O'Doyle, I got a feeling your whole family's going down.
Okay, but now I got a question of how he got all that shit in his locker.
Yeah, and I was wondering how come he doesn't stink? He's not walking around smelling like shit all day, is he?
I mean, look at him. Would you really be surprised?
What do you mean by that, Sergio? Just looking at someone, you can't tell if they look like shit. Yeah, you're right. He doesn't look like he looks like shit. Never mind. He looks like he doesn't wash his ass. Nasty.
Also, he just sounded so bored saying O'Doyle rules.
Well, he's a teenager.
No, I know, that's what I mean. Like the actor just sounded so like done with it. Like he had to say it so many times. So he's just like O'Doyle rules.
O'Doyle rules.
You're right. I didn't even think about that. O'Doyle rules. Oh god. And what if when we get to Little Nicky, I hope they have a cameo of O'Doyle in hell.
Maybe, but we'll get to that when we get there.
Yeah. Oh, we're in for a long haul with this one, Sergio. It's no turning back now. We already recording the episode.
So what else did you want to talk about?
Let's go to favorite quotes. Do you have any favorite quotes, Sergio?
Go to when he's done blackmailing Principal Anderson.
What about? I have 2 favorite quotes. The first one was also what he says right now could be stated for everything we talk about on this podcast, like us just talking.
Mr. Madison, what you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
That's everyone listening to the podcast.
Everyone that's actually how I felt. That's the first time that movie, after like me blacking out for a little bit because I got kind of like kind of confused on what was happening on screen, that it actually caught my attention of what was happening.
Yeah, because it's like so deadpan serious too. He's concerned about everyone here is dumber for listening to him. That's so up. Oh, and you know, I can't stress enough how much I heard people talk about this about us for the podcast. An incoherent nonsense.
Malarkey.
But the other quote I have is, it was right here.
That Veronica Vaughn is one piece of ace. I know from experience, dude. You know what I mean?
No, you don't.
Well, not me personally, but a guy I know. Him and her got it on. Woo-wee!
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't. But you can imagine what it'd be like if they did, right? Huh?
Again, Sergio, me and you talking. That's us.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to get to our notes, Sergio? Wait, no. I want to talk about Chris Farley for a second because we haven't talked about him yet. You know Chris Farley, right?
No.
So him, the bus driver in this movie, he is one of my favorite SNL actors ever. R.I.P. to the great. I showed you a couple episodes back a skit that he was in on SNL. He was the man that lives with a van down by the river.
Oh yeah, didn't he pass away?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. What did he pass away from?
I think drug overdose.
Oh shit! Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Well, to be
Wow.
fair, he has a lot of energy. I think he used to do like take 5 espresso shots before every take or every day before shooting.
I mean, it makes sense.
Even
I mean,
like
that's kind of how I felt. That's kind of how I felt about Jim Carrey. How he had so much energy. Like it must be exhausting to do the same take for a few times and just to like find the right one, and you have to have so much energy for each one of those.
yeah, even the point where him getting so mad he turned red. You remember when he was just driving and he just turned red out of nowhere?
I don't think so.
I'll turn this damn bus around. That'll end your precious little field trip pretty damn quick, huh? Shit.
Oh, okay, I see it. Was he literally just holding his breath so that would cut so that his face would do that?
I think so. I miss Chris Farley. It was so funny. Oh, Sergio, one day we're gonna get to Tommy Boy, and you're gonna understand how much I love him. And Black Sheep, and Beverly Hills Ninja, and also he was in Airheads. Was also that also had Adam Sandler in it. I think it came out a year before this movie, and even used one of the quotes from that first movie. And if you don't know Sergio, Airheads, the movie that came out before this one, it was about I hit the microphone. It's about three rock stars are trying to get recognized by going to a radio station and holding a hostage so they can play their demo. But the next thing you know, the demo doesn't work, and now they're just stuck having a radio station hostage. And Chris Farley plays one of the cops.
They may not have courage.
I don't want to go to jail. I'm fragile.
They may not have vision.
What are you thinking about?
Swimming pools.
They may not have brains.
We gotta send one person out.
I'll go. One of the hostages, doof. Sorry.
But they've got everything it takes.
God help us all!
To be airheads.
What's wrong with that?
Brendan Fraser, Steve Buscemi, Adam Sandler.
He doesn't wear a helmet, does he?
Airheads.
You know, what else did you want to talk about?
Let's go to our notes. Do you have any notes, Sergio?
To be honest, no. I just have a few questions here and there.
Tell me your questions, Sergio. This is the point. This is the part where you tell our questions.
All right. At the beginning, why did Adam Sandler start hallucinating about the penguin?
Oh shit. Okay, because I actually had that on one of my notes. I didn't know. I was asking, what was he drinking to where he can see penguins?
Look at what we got here. That silly penguin is back again.
No, Mr. Madison, they're not penguin. You got too much sun today. They're no penguin.
It's too damn hot for a penguin to be just walking around here.
I thought it was maybe dehydration, but he was drinking stuff and he had sunscreen on, and he was in the pool, so I didn't think he could be that dehydrated.
Yeah, I honestly don't know.
Also, did you notice how his voice is different in different scenes?
Yeah.
Like when he's being sincere with his dad, he talks coherently like how he does in most times.
I'll do anything it takes. I'll go back to high school and take the exams again, and I'll get my diploma all by myself.
And then, like in this scene in the beginning, he's talking like as if he has a lisp.
Well, he's drunk.
He is?
Yeah.
He doesn't act drunk.
Sergio. He drives like a golf cart through bushes and almost hits a butler that was walking straight.
I thought it was because he was still trying to put on his shirt.
No.
And also the fact that he's spoiled and rich.
No, he's drunk.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, why else would he talk like that? I mean, also, it's Adam Sandler. I take it back. Later in the movie, he does the same thing when Veronica grabs him by the ear. But I think it's being goofy.
I've been physically abused in the ear.
You keep your mouth shut for the next 2 weeks or I'm going to fail you. End of story.
I see your lips moving, but I can't make out the words. I'm deaf!
Yeah, that's what I mean. Is that in certain scenes in this where he talks normally and sincere and all that, when he's talking to his father about like trying to inherit that company, he talks like a normal person. But in other scenes where he's not actually drunk, like how he is in the beginning, he talks like with a lisp, and I got confused by that. I mean, even the scene that we just went by where he was at the decathlon, and he talked about the dog going home, and then that quote that we like, where the guy just said like, "Everyone is now dumber for listening to that." I was like, "What the hell are they going for?"
Well, it's a joke. It's a twist. Like you think that might be the right answer because it's a callback from when he was listening before. Like he actually paid attention in school. But no, you're still wrong, buddy. None of that made sense.
No, I'm not talking about like the joke. I'm talking about like how he's talking and how he acts throughout the movie. It feels like he goes back and forth between being a complete idiot and actually being someone who's actually like realistic, I guess is what you would call it.
I think
it's because
I think that's just Adam Sandler being himself, because he did say that he likes playing this character the most because he most relates to him.
That he's goofy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wait, did he actually ever think about making another movie on Billy Madison? Or was it just like a one-off?
I mean, what would you do?
I mean, Adam Sandler said he liked playing this character, so I was wondering if he actually ever thought about playing it again.
I don't think that would make any sense story-wise.
But it's not supposed to make sense.
No, I mean, I honestly...
I mean, to me, I thought of it more like how they made Good Booger 2. Like, it didn't really make sense to continue it, but they still did it.
But then again, no, have him be have a kid or something, and I feel like that won't be as good because Adam Sandler has matured more in a way. His movies that came out recently are a lot more mature than back then. Like every once in a while, he'll make like a serious movie back then, but now he's doing more consistently dramatic roles. So I don't think he'll stick to doing like very, very childish humor like this. Even though he liked it, I think it was part of the time that he was making it that he got to be more of himself.
Also, I'm wondering, how many times did he have to run over all these flowers?
I don't know. This is a $10 million budget. Maybe it's like one takes or 1 or 2 shots because art department needs to set up all of those again. I'm not sure, but
yeah, because it got me thinking like he must have had a lot of fun doing this because it looks like he had a lot of fun because he put a lot of energy into this.
Well, to be fair, it's his first movie that he's acting by himself, and that's actually was a huge hit. I'm not counting Going Overboard because that one people hate, no one likes, no one talks about it. I don't even think Adam Sandler talks about it anymore. But this is like the first movie that put him on the map besides SNL. And you know, every movie he does, he usually has some SNL actors in it because that's his friends and stuff.
Yeah, I heard about that. He always gets his friends like roles in his movies so they have some extra income.
Yeah, and I actually heard recently that he every week he would call at Rob Schneider just to check in on him for the past 30 years.
Which one's Rob Schneider again?
The hot chick, the animal. I should rephrase that. The way I'm saying it right now sounds weird, but those are movies that he was in as the main lead. He was in your favorite movie, Grown Ups. He was the one that was dating the hippie, I think. The one with the turkey bacon. Yeah, the one that got slapped with turkey bacon. Oh, you can't wait to see that one, can't you, Sergio?
It's amazing.
I pay with maize.
We're gonna have fun with that movie.
Oh, you're gonna have fun with that movie. I'm gonna enjoy you having fun with that watching the movie.
Yeah.
You know,
but seriously,
what?
I was gonna say there are a lot of scenes in this movie where Adam Sandler is acting like to his fullest, where like he seems like he's having fun with the role. But I have to say that there's a lot of scenes where Billy Madison is just acting like a plain idiot in just very normal settings. So I just wondered, what was he actually trying to do? Because in the beginning of the movie, he acts like a complete idiot.
Well, he is an idiot. He didn't even pass a small. He couldn't spell the word rock. He is an idiot.
Yes, but when he goes to talk with his father, he sounds like he sounds actually smart, like he actually did all those things. So that's what got me. That's what I'm saying. That's what I said earlier when it got me confused on what it is the tone was for with this movie.
Well, maybe because if he's taking it seriously right then, he might actually believe, oh, you're serious about this. Okay, sure. Well, he's not even that serious that long in this movie because after that, he starts dancing on the stairs. So I wouldn't think that he's just doing it like, how do I put this? Even the dumbest people could be really serious at some points when something's on the line.
I think so.
Yeah. I just take it as that.
All right, then. What else did you want to talk about?
Do you have any other questions?
I don't think so. Everything else just seems to fit with the movie as you've seen it so far. So I don't really have any other questions.
Okay, I got some questions. So when he talked to his dad saying that he will go back to school, do 2 weeks of every grade. That means 24 weeks to do every class. That means he had to end by June 15th. That's what the deadline his dad put.
Yeah,
Wouldn't that mean this movie started in late December?
possibly.
Yeah, because but then again, if it is December, why is it so hot outside to where he can get sunburnt?
Where is he? Where is this taking place?
Sergio, anywhere in America, it won't be like that.
Even in Texas,
Yes, even Texas.
Arizona.
Are you gonna name down all the places? I'll check where.
No,
it
because
is.
I know that Texas and Arizona, it gets very hot over there, even during the winter. So I was wondering, like, where does it take place?
I'll see where this movie was shot. Maybe because I don't think they tell you where it is in the movie.
No, I mean, where does it take place in the movie?
Oh, screw me! They shot this movie in Canada.
Canada.
But it doesn't tell me anything about this movie. I don't know anything about Canada and the heat over there. Do you?
No, actually, over there it's a lot cooler than over here because it's close. It's further away from the equator.
Also, let's say maybe just a goof. Maybe it's just a big goof. Okay. Also, the supporting characters. I have a theory. I don't really a theory, but I think this is a big reason why people love early Adam Sandler movies, because the supporting cast really help the movie. Like, are a big part of what makes the movie so popular or memorable. You know what I mean?
What?
The side characters, like the supporting actors.
Nope.
You don't think so?
No, it's not. I'm not saying that they don't carry the movie because of how good they are in reaction to Adam Sandler's like actual bits, like skits and bits and all that. I'm just saying, like, I don't remember exactly what they do in this movie.
They just have like small things that they do, like the principal. You know, you can tell his whole character based on this movie. He's not even a big part of the movie in a way. Like, he's not in it for a lot, but once he's in the movie, he makes an impression because he has a whole backstory that he has with himself too.
Oh yeah.
Or let's say O'Doyle. You remember all the O'Doyle characters? What they did. You remember the villain. You remember the Carl, Crazy Carl, because what he did help, and the dad. The dad's there. I don't really know what else the dad did besides say, "All right, Billy, I'll give you the fortune." To be fair, the dad does do some dumb decisions too. Like, I understand that he wanted to give the Fortune 500 to his son. I get that. But when the villain makes a really good point by saying,
Bryan, don't you think the future of Madison Hotels and its 61,000 employees is too important to gamble on a game like this?
No.
I mean, am I wrong here?
No.
He is wrong. I don't know. I mean, I do want him to win. I do want Billy Madison to win. But then again, logistically, financially, and structurally, I think we best to go with the asshole on this one. Or Carl, which they end up undoing. So this whole movie doesn't matter because he goes to college. I'm sorry I went on a little rant there, but I just realized as I was speaking what was going on. Am I wrong, Sergio?
No.
Oh, okay. Let's see, what else do I got? Also, really, when rewatching this movie for this podcast, one thing I don't know why I laughed so hard at, it was when Billy and his friends were like dropped off poop in front of the guy's house. I don't know why it caught me off guard, even though I know what was gonna happen. But the reason why I started laughing so hard was when after the guy stomped the shit out, he said, "It's poop again," and Adam Sandler's like, "He called the shit poop," and starts laughing his ass off. I don't know why that caught me off guard.
What the hell is it? What do you want? Judas Priest Barber is one of those flaming bags again.
Don't put it out with your boots, Tad.
Don't tell me my business, devil woman. Call the fire department. This was out of control. Poop again.
He called the shit poop.
I don't know. I thought it was funny. I guess you don't think I believe me. What did you think about Steve Buscemi's character in the movie?
Remind me who he is.
He was the guy that Billy Madison made fun of in high school.
Huh. Actually, I found that joke kind of funny and also very dark considering how the atmosphere around school is with that kind of subject.
Yeah, I didn't understand why. Like, I didn't understand why he left in the movie because I thought that was really. It gets really dark. And when I think of this movie, I don't know why I think for kids and all these things will pop up. I know it's not for kids specifically, but they play ABC 1, 2, 3 in a trailer. They play it in a movie. They have him going to school. I automatically think of kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I honestly did not think that the Jackson 5 ABCs was like the best idea for this movie. I just think they just chose it because it was popular at the time.
I also think it's because of Kindergarten Cop is why I think of, like, I think Kindergarten Cop is a kid's movie too. So I associate with that. You know what I mean?
Didn't someone die in there?
Well, yeah, but people can die in kids' movies.
No, I know. I'm saying like didn't it show like someone actually dying?
I think so. I don't remember that movie, but I remember it thinking it's for kids. They push it mostly for kids.
Mm.
It's rated PG-13, but I don't know. I would watch it. But one thing, okay, I get that it was nice and everything and dark for a joke right there, but explain to me this. Why did he bring a gun to the school?
I think because he was getting ready to do what was happening. Because there's a whole big thing where all of his bullies would be there in one place.
Why would they be at an academic decathlon though?
Because everyone's there.
No, wait. Who would be there? None of those people. No, wait, Sergio, that doesn't make any sense though.
Are you really trying to make sense out of this movie?
This part, yes. I need to understand this.
That the guy who has a kill list, you're trying to make sense on why he's at a academic decathlon
with a gun,
shoots someone. Yeah, with a gun, shoots someone and saves Billy Madison in one of the very first Adam Sandler movies.
Yes, I need to know because even if it's going to go support Billy Madison, he was still able to bring the gun into the school.
Well, yeah, because there wasn't big securities for this school.
I'm looking right now. I'm looking through the cast right now to see if any of these names that he has on his hit list are in the movie, but I don't see any, Sergio.
Yeah, they don't show up.
But why would he bring it though?
I don't know. He's crazy. Why did he put on lipstick?
He was gonna shoot up a school.
And? What do you want me to say to that? Yeah, he was already established that he's a shooter.
Mace, are you serious right now?
What do you want me to say? He's a shooter. He's gonna bring a gun to school.
Okay. You know what? Maybe they just use names from the cast and just put them on the hit list. Not really the cast, but like the crew. Because I looked up Mark Manchester, the guy at the bottom of the list, and he's a key grip for the movie.
Yeah.
Either way, though, I just think it's weird.
Yeah, it's weird, but that's what I'm saying. Why are you trying to make sense of this? It's like a very dumb humor kind of movie.
Okay, then.
Not a lot of it's supposed to make sense.
Okay, well, explain this. Okay, fine.
Like how the principal talks about his wife cheating all the time.
Then explain this, Sergio. Why did the principal come up in the wrestling makeup just to beat him up? Like, just come to beat him up?
Do you really? How am I supposed to explain that?
I don't know. I need reason.
There is no reason.
Give me reason.
Plot. There you go. Plot armor. There you go. Why did he get shot in the ass?
Yeah, exactly. Why did he get shot in the ass? Now you're asking the good questions.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing. What do you want me to say? This is a dumb movie where everything goes right.
You're right. It does everything end up so right. The end of the movie, everyone just gets really horny, and that's how it ends.
And then the penguin is actually real because someone actually goes up and then kisses it.
No, wait, what? Wait, hold on. Are you serious?
Yeah,
wait.
Yes. Look, throughout the montage when everyone's hugging each other, someone actually goes up, hugs the penguin, and kisses it.
No, Norm Macdonald kisses the girl. Okay, wait. Clown makes up with Miss Lippy. Okay, and then like 2, 3. Wait, hold on. That's the mom. Wait, that's the kid. The kid kissing the mom, and the other student from that class is making out the same mom. And then wait, that's no, ew. That's the mom that had the boogers on her face.
Yes.
Oh God.
Keep going. You'll see more.
What were you saying?
You keep going, you're gonna see it.
His other friend doesn't get the girl. Wait, yeah, no.
No, he doesn't know.
He doesn't get the girl. Okay, no. I'm going. That's just nice. The maid and Steve Buscemi make out, but that might end up really badly, knowing that he's a serial killer. But we'll get to that later. And then what else? Who's next? Wait, what the Chris Farley and the penguin.
The penguin.
Maybe he's drunk.
Well, you did say he was on drugs.
Not in the movie, Sergio.
You sure about that?
Yes. Okay, you know what? It's time for our rating, Sergio.
All right.
You want to go first?
Sure. I'd probably give this a 3 out of 5.
Really?
Yeah. There were a few jokes that just didn't land for me, and there was a few gross stuff that happened. Like you said, the woman that when she starts rubbing the napkin all over her face, all over herself, and then just thought that was nasty. And there's a lot of childish humor that doesn't jive well with me, since probably because I'm older, so the childish humor just seems childish to me. but I have a good time watching some parts of this movie, and there were some actual jokes that were really good. So I'll give this like a 3 out of 5. It's not something I would actually go out to watch, but I did have a good time watching it.
Okay. I'll give this rating a 4 out of 5 because I also have some nostalgia with this movie, and I love quoting this movie. I think it's really funny when it does things right. And also the supporting cast really helped this movie too. All right, there you go, everyone. And Spider-Verse, and Sandler-Verse has just begun. All right, later, guys. I'm Chance.
I'm Sergio.
Have a cinematic day. Hey, everyone. Thanks for listening. And be sure to subscribe to our channel and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, X, and TikTok at Brick Wall Cinema. Have a cinematic day.